All right, so this is a love letter to my inner child, who I have been sensing has been wanting to be seen for a long time, and I am ready to integrate her fully into my life moving forward. And the analogy that came through this week was the rose. And I was thinking about the, sharp thorns on the rose protecting the delicate, fragrant petals. So this flower is just such an interesting dichotomy of harshness and lightness. And I started to see myself as the rose and my inner child being like the delicate flower. And in order to protect her throughout my life experience, I've become more and more thorn and less petals. But I'm ready to find that balance again between the soft and the hard. And I know those thorns are necessary, but what are they for if not to protect the flower? And if you're not going to let the flower blossom and you're just going to all be thorn, then you're not a rose after all. So this is my apology to my inner child for not seeing her fully, ignoring her curiosities and her need for experimentation, shaming her for trying to figure things out, placing this expectation on her that she had to be perfect. And so she's become hyper vigilant around being witnessed. Because I feel this pull of wanting to be seen, but then pulling back because there's a fear there of, which I've just uncovered, is growing up when I was seen for negative things. Therefore, I've associated being seen with a negative outcome, like being judged by others, bullied by others, having my flaws pointed out. So in response, I became hypervigilant about trying to control other people's perceptions of me being a good girl, doing everything by the book, following the rules so no one could call me out for doing anything wrong. And that's why it's so jarring as an adult to just have these everyday experiences where the only time I'm being seen is because I'm doing something wrong as a parent, or I'm not anticipating early enough, let's say. And so I just have to remind myself that I am safe. I'm good enough. I am worthy of being seen fully. And I can't be scared to be seen. I can't be scared of people seeing me in a negative way because that's their own perception. I can see me truly. The Encanto, All of Me song is coming through. I know I'm worthy now. I'm so worthy of just being me. Because our strengths are also our weaknesses, there is no good and bad. I am already perfect. It's the message that came through my inner child cards today, and it's the very first message that came through with my inner child when I started listening to her a couple years ago. There's nothing to fix. There's nothing to change. I am exactly who I'm meant to be. I'm not a bad person. I'm allowed to make mistakes. And I'm sorry to my inner child for ignoring her, which is exactly what I've done. What was done to me is exactly what then I go and do to myself. And so my biggest lesson lately has been learning to love myself again, learning that I am worthy of being seen and not needing the external validation, that I'm still safe even when I say something or do something that might muddy the waters. And that's okay if they don't acknowledge me. It's okay if they don't see me. Because the more I put myself out there to be seen, the right people will see me. I can't just do it with certain people. I need to be seen fully so that the people who will see me fully can find me, because they can't find me if I'm too scared of being seen. And the other word that came through strongly today in my journaling was appease, to appease others. And that's what I've done my whole life. That's people pleasing. Is I am a chameleon who is, it's the shadow side of my empathy, where I'm trying to appease others when that's not my job. I'm only responsible for my own healing and I'm sorry to my inner child for ignoring her for so long, but I love her. She is beautiful and kind. She's gentle, but she's learning to protect her boundaries, her energy, not giving it all away. She's so helpful and curious. And I can't wait to see how my adult can protect her properly so she can blossom. And I'm just going to be giving my thorns a new job. Just keeping her safe while she experiments and steps into the light. And I love her so much.